it's hard to plant a cane or it's hard to use a wheelchair on slippery surfaces.
Calgary's snow clearing plan is getting some criticism from Calgarians who say the city doesn't do a good enough job prioritizing accessibility after the snow has fallen.
When you have a cane, it slips. So a little bit of snow that's there, if it's not properly maintained or if there's not salt put out all the time, then you're slipping and sliding. If your cane hits a patch, then down you go too.
Cutler had to miss work Wednesday because she wasn't able to access her bus stop.
Getting over that to get onto a bus or cross a street, well, I've fallen doing that because you're trying to trudge through this big barrier that's been put up.
Cutler says with her cane, she's essentially had to pole vault over snowpacks to get through intersections. And what happens to the snow once it's packed up also impacts how people get around.
If people have to climb a 2-foot barrier of snow to get from the sidewalk to the streets, that's not plowing for pedestrians.
In late 2022, both Dunlop and his son were injured on different occasions trying to get around the aftermath of the snow piles.
Every intersection kind of had this moat of ice around it, and he slipped on one of those moats of ice and dislocated his kneecap and tore some ligaments in his knee.
The city of Calgary says it can clear about 20% of transit stops within 24 hours of snowfall ending. That clock starting Thursday at noon, almost 4 days after the snow started falling. Both Cutler and Dunlop say the city needs to take another look at its snow clearing plan and recognize it isn't accessible for all Calgarians, especially those who don't drive. In Calgary, Jillian Code, City News.